Hey Tenno, welcome to February. The Days event is live, and here are my top 3 essential choices and the #1 way to earn those items. Let's go! Here in my garage, orbiter, we have a lot of golden shiny things, and to add more golden shiny things to that pile, we are going to track down #1 on our list, the Eros wings. They go in the ephemera section, and they are one of the best looking cosmetics in all of Warframe. They can slightly get in your way, just like the Julius Caesar crown, but for the most part they fade out in actual gameplay situations. You can change the color on them, they fit well with a lot of different frames, and yeah, they even have this nifty sort of fiery effect, you know, like a raging, genuine angel. Yeah. You can mix and match them to your style. Anyway, to get there, go to Ticker in Fortuna on Venus, double time, and if you want the turbocharged version, you probably already have the debt bonds. If not, you can just outright buy them, as you see here. Some options he'll give you, he needs special resources for. Sometimes he lets you just buy them with credits. I hadn't been doing a lot of Fortuna grinding at that time, so I was running kind of low on resources, but I did end up buying some of these options. And yeah, the wings I already had from a few years ago. They're still one of my favorite cosmetics, and highly advise getting them. They're only available in February. Just downright gorgeous. Glorious even, yeah. And close second is this skin. So it goes in your dual sword skin, and it's the Stavica, sort of axe swords with eyes, made of feathers, but void metal, or something like that. #3 for me personally is the cat glyph. I just love cats, just a cat person. That's, you know, just gonna be straight with you, that's just how it is. And then everything else for me is a runner-up. There are 2 weapons. There are alternate ways to get those weapons, so I don't focus on those. And here is me running a sort of low-level simulated version of the Profit Taker with like less gear than I actually have, just to prove to myself, okay, if I can do it solo with bad gear, then I'm sure a squad that's kind of figuring it out can as well. I have released a guide, or hopefully by the time you're watching this, I've released a guide on how to do it. If not, it's, yeah, available widely on YouTube, Profit Taker Guide. I wanted to do it with a bit of a mix and match, offering a budget version of the build and a high level version of the build. And yeah, this is sort of a proof of concept video. You see here that even with, okay, you don't see the actual loadout, but you see, you'll have to take my word for it. Even with starter mods, Profit Taker was able to be soloed with Chroma. Really only had something like 130 power strength. Nothing special except for adaptation and vigorous swap. Yeah. It was a bit of a hair-raising fight. I don't know if you saw the timer there, but I had 1 second left because I was just approaching it too casually and sort of commentating whilst recording. The most annoying part of doing the budget version of the fight is this. So taking out those little pylons which protect the Profit Taker from all damage. If you've been around for some time, you'll have the Zenith, which speeds up the Profit Taker considerably. Bounties I just do not recommend doing. They are a very slow way of getting the debt bonds. I ended up doing some Narma bounties to check if they drop them. They don't, but yeah, try and grind it out in the Profit Taker in public lobbies or clan lobbies, and you will have a good time, because that is one of the most fun fights if you haven't done it before, and the most rewarding fights if you have both credit-wise, mod-wise, faction, syndicate, reputation, sort of standing. You can get arcanes for the Charismatoroids that you hand in. And yeah, that's all I have to share with you about the Star Days event. Hope you enjoy it. Happy Valentenno.